Hey, StarCrafters, Wookie here. Thanks for tuning in. Today it's a fan game. I love these things. Up here in the top right is Heretic, and I say top right, and I don't say anything else because I don't know what map this is. This is Brightman down here in the bottom left playing the Zerg. Terran up here in the top right, and I don't recognize this map like at all. Brightman bragging that he's gonna six pool. Nice to lay it out there. I dig that. You just throw it right on out there, dude. Cheese ink. Get prepared. We'll see if he's lying or not. But if you recognize this map, please comment in the channel below. This is a fan game, so one of you guys watches the channel anyway. Let us know what map this is. And on the load-in screen, I saw some MLG and like Pro League or whatever logos, and so that intrigued me. So this might be some kind of tournament that went on somewhere, and I would be interested to know what exactly that was. We've got Brightman sending out his overlord to the north, straight up from his base, but he's gonna scout. Maybe he knows that you can't spawn in close ground positions. Maybe not. I don't know. Like I said, I've never seen this map before. We've got scouting drone in, and woo. Scouting drone puts down a hatchery right at the top of the ramp. Love it. Okay, see, normally what you do is like put it over here, or maybe over here, so that your opponent doesn't see it until it's finished. But Heretic is like, I can see him putting his thumb under his chin. Maybe tapping his lip with his index finger. He's a very thoughtful man, doesn't overact. He's just gonna keep mining. And I like how he builds his barracks right out. He's like, okay, gonna try to contain a little bit here. He's even putting a... Okay, so now I believe that's actually what he's trying to do. He's he looks like he's going to try to wall in this hatchery so that he can get some direct avenues of attack at it, or maybe limit the ways in which anything can come out of it. That's interesting. We certainly don't see that every day. Hatch at the top of the ramp, and the Terran player walling off the hatchery. Here comes first Marine, and I think I'm just going to keep the action here on the... Let's real quick pop over here. Okay, just a spawning pool, and back over here. Orbital command coming down, but this is one of those things. And looks like we're just going to have Marines. And this one working on the hatch. It looks like we've got 4 Zerglings in production, and they're both right here. Different spawn positions would be handy. First Zerglings go down, no problem. Alright, so now Brightman, not really sure what he's going to do. I see some red dots moving over here, and I would assume those are more Zerglings. Yup. So it looks like he is just making Zerglings. The units tab shows he only has 6 drones. He hasn't made a single drone all game. Wow. So let's keep an eye on that production tab. We've got another command center coming up. I wouldn't be surprised if that goes Planetary Fortress. Nope, no gas, so that can't be the case. And now the Zerglings are free. He made enough Zerglings to actually get by those Marines. And now the SCVs are going to be taking the brunt of it. Doing a good job of grouping them up, hitting one mineral patch to escape the Zerglings. Good micro by Heretic. But these Zerglings are doing damage. Heretic claims that he still wins. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got OP mules, so he may still win. Although, with only 1 Marine, he's not gonna have a whole lot to do. Eventually SCVs kill Zerglings, but if he can keep more than 1 Marine on the field at a time, this is awesome right here. He's completely walled in this hatchery. The Zerglings can only get through here, and they don't really have time to take down this supply depot. I would take down that supply depot, but I'm not in this game. So now the Marines are all dead again, a lot of things being cancelled, and all of a sudden Heretic is running out of SCVs. He's going to be really hurting. More Marines trying to get that hatchery down, but there's just too many Zerglings. Oh my god. Oh, and finally Finally, Heretic has to lift off the barracks. It looks like he's going to run, but I don't think this map has any islands, does it? It doesn't look like it. It looks like they're all ground connected. There's not even like debris there to block it, so the Zerglings will just be able to run right back in. So Brightman brings a scouting drone up the ramp and drops Trow to reveal 2 giant brass cajones and puts his hatchery down right at the top of the ramp. That was probably the ballsiest play I've ever personally witnessed. I didn't personally witness this, but I'm personally witnessing the replay. Going to check here, and it looks like Heretic has changed his mind. He's going to try to maybe land this back here, but the Zergling I don't think will let him. The creep isn't far enough. The creep has not spread far enough to deny that from landing, I don't think. Looks like he's going to go down here, and the Zerglings are... Okay, this Zergling must not be able to see that. Now he's going to see it. Alright. Yeah. That's what it was. That's why the Zerglings ran all the way over here, because he just figured he was running off to here. And it looks like he is doing a good job of spotting all of the I was going to say possible and potential at the same time. Spotting all the potential expansion sites for this map, so he will always know if the Terran player is trying to establish a foothold somewhere else. And those Zerglings all get cleaned up. So now, what is Heretic up to? Looks like he's walling in this zone here. He's gonna wall in the area here to keep this spot safe, and he's gonna do some long distance mining. It's actually rather ingenious, if I may say, because now he's got a bunker established. He's only got 4 Marines, but they're going to be able to cover these 2 mineral patches, probably, at least this one. Supply depot going down, and the money's going to come in slowly, but at least it's coming in. And those Marines have that bunker to fall back to. Probably get something on repairs there. And the Marines are going to dance in and out of that bunker. And so long as there's money coming in, so long as this command center survives, and he keeps mules coming down, he will have money. And so long as he has money, these structures have potentially infinite health, because that's the way Terran is designed. They are designed to allow most of their units in all of their buildings to have infinite health, provided you have minerals and an SCV or energy on your orbital command. Because mules can repair too. It's not imbalanced. It is a design feature. So there's a little bit of a standoff here, and if you're watching the minimap, you can see the little red dots moving all around. Brightman is doing a good job of spotting this map and making sure the Terran player is only right here. That's what I'm talking about. Infinite health on the bunker until all the Zerglings are dead. That's fair. And what Brightman needs here is some banelings or roaches. Banelings or roaches make this go pretty quickly, but he's not doing that. This tumor not going to survive. Nah, the tumor. No, it is a tumor. It was a tumor. But a good idea to spread the creep. I like that. It keeps the buildings from being built. So eventually, Heretic here will be choked out and unable to place buildings. He has saved himself a little bit of room back here. I don't think any tumors are going to be able to get close enough to spread the creep back here. So he will have a little bit of room to build. And I'm surprised he's actually mining as well as he is. That's hilarious. And Brightman's still a little light on his production capabilities. I would really like to see him with a queen here and doing some super hard macro. Just stop. He's got 9 drones. Actually, with 8 SCVs and 2 mules, the Terran player should be making more money. Well, he's got the distance too, so the distance is going to knock that down. But it's surprisingly close when you would think the Zerg player should have a significant advantage. So the only thing I would like to see from Brightman is, obviously the Terran player is not going anywhere. You know, you can let him sit there and do what he's going to do. Get 30 drones, get 40 drones, get another hatchery, get a roach warren, and does he even have gas geysers yet? See, he doesn't even have gas geysers yet, still on slowlings. So I really think the proper course of action, ooh, weakness, nice. At least make him spend some minerals on repairs eventually. But, you know, the Terran can do this for a while. That's not a real big deal. What we really need to see from Brightman is some macro, and I see a red dot right there on the minimap, which means he's finally claiming his geysers. Oh, well, we can also see it building there. Hey, look, genius. So now he's taking 2 geysers and a roach warren, that's good, and if he can beat out this starport, wow, 1 cloaked banshee at this point, and it's a different kind of game. Now we've got some drones here. Go spine crawler, spine crawler, spine crawler. All right. So now what this is going to do is force the Terran player to pop his Marines out of there. He's going to have to come out, and that gives these Zerglings a chance. He's going to do a little dance. Yeah, he's good at that little dance, but might be able to get it again. Now he can do some damage. Sorry, that's my computer that's causing that lag, but maybe eventually, one of these days, I'll be able to upgrade. I'm just saying, I would like to. I do have 3 children who have to eat and have like clothes and doctors and appointments and stuff. Apparently, like, I'm legally obligated to do that stuff. You know, whatever. But someday, Daddy might get a new machine. But in the meantime, we've got this queen chipping away at this command center, which I believe is being repaired. We've got some SCVs here on auto repair, and this spine crawler is just gonna bang its head against that bunker constantly and indefinitely while we've got the repair mechanic being utilized in the way in which it was thoughtfully designed to allow Terran structures infinite hit points, which is, of course, fair and balanced. And Heretic, is he shy on? It looks like he's got 200 gas, 130. Needs 150 for a banshee. Then he would need an additional 200 for the cloak. So cloak probably not coming, but I wouldn't be surprised to see. There's the banshee. Because, well, with 2 queens and no cloak. Hey, look, some roaches, finally. Alright, Brightman. Get those roaches in there and start killing SCVs. Do it, do it. You got this, man. You got this. There's the barracks finally going down. Progress. And now it looks like the Zerg are actually out DPSing the healing potential of those SCVs. Because, oh, and the queens can get that, get it. But because that was so wedged in there, and this side was not accessible to the SCVs, he couldn't get as many SCVs around that command center as he needed to actually heal it. Now the Banshee's out. This could be a game changer if he can micro around those queens. What's he going to do to chase the queens off? You got to chase those queens off. Does he have any Marines? Does he have any Marines? He's got no Marines. That one Banshee is his only combat unit, and now he is just exposed. He's only got 1 SCV, no income, 0. He claimed earlier that he was still going to win this game. I'll still win. I don't know, man. It's going to have to be 14 hit point. There he is again. Still contemplative. Thumb under the chin. Finger tapping that bottom lip. Very intellectual. Good game, well played. Alright, there it is. Thank you so much for sending that in. That was a very different way to play, and I love it. I'm dropping a hatch right next to your opponent's SCV right on the top of the ramp. No sneaky at all. That is creep right in your face. I love it. Good game, Brightman. And you guys might remember, those of you who've been around a while and have been paying attention, Brightman has appeared on my channel before. I didn't want to say anything because, oh look, there were some observers in this game. Nice. But Brightman has appeared on the channel before. I believe he played with kittens or kitten in a game that is very poorly casted, and somewhere on my channel a while back, if you want to sift through the old replays, you could probably find it. Look at that supply depot being totally violated. That's almost pornographic. That's disgusting. Don't right in the window. That's kind of cool. So thank you, Brightman, and good job. And please comment and let us know where this game is from and that kind of stuff. If you would like to see one of your games on the channel, please send it to wookiestarcraft@gmail.com. I'd love to cast it for you. I love these kind of games. These like a proxy hatch would almost be considered a cheese. This is pretty much a cheese succeed game. I don't have one of those series. Maybe I would start one if I got enough games submitted. I would start my own cheese type series. No, don't think that I would be trying to fool anybody like it's a new idea or anything, but I would do it. When Cheese Fails by the Lag TV guys is the funnest thing on the internet practically, and I highly recommend you check that out if you're interested in those kinds of things. But see, those guys are real popular. Hit me up with that collab. Those guys are super popular and they get tons of submissions, like hundreds. I would get, a very small handful of submissions, so your chances would be much higher. So maybe I'd do like a cheesecraft series if you guys would send me your cheeses. That'd be fun. Alright, I'm going to officially ask for them. Go ahead, send me cheesy games, and we'll see if anything happens from there. And otherwise, good luck, have fun on your ladder games, guys, and in your tournaments if you join them. I'm Wookie. I'll see you later.